Good morning, everyone. I'm Vishnu Tab, and in front of all of you, I'm presenting the Financial Express newspaper headlines. First of all, Hong Kong fund may come to India via maturities. Next, Karnataka to get six new high-tech cities startup park CM. Next, Tata to open beauty tech stores in talk with foreign brands. Next, UK inflation in October accelerate to 11.1%, highest in 41 years. Next, SoftBank to sell Paytm shares worth $215 million. Next, G20 Canucus says today era not for war. The next, LIC move to sell RCAP debt to ARC IRC's lender. Next, JLR CEO Terry Bolloré quit for personal reason. Next, ONDC set to launch B2B testing. Then we comes to page number 2 on that. Over 68.5 million income tax returns filed for financial year 2022 so far. Next, 2.1 million government pensioners used digital life certificate center. Next, India's export to UAE rises 17.6% to $18 million in April October. Next, 1.52 billion foreigners visited India in 2021, highest from US. Next, RRBs may adopt reforms similar to larger banks. Next, muted consumption revival, delayed private capex cycle, rise growth worries. Next, convene GST Council soon, West Bengal. Next, Maharashtra GST official make fifth arrest for tax fraud. Next, center unlikely to sell stake in ITC in financial year 23. Next, Arvind Virmani appoint full-time member of Niti Aayog. Next, SoftBank. Uh, SoftBank to sell Paytm shares for rupees dollar 1 to 15 crore. Next, on page number 3 on that, global demand, low stocks push of basmati rice rate up. Sugar exports of 14,447 ton to EU, US get nude. Next, rice exports to fall by 1.5 meter next year USDA. Next, to start talks for new FTA next week. Coel. Next, CIL expects 15 billion ton sales through e-auction in H2 F222. Then next, 43% of MSME may end this fiscal a pre-COVID margin. Then we comes to page number 4 on that Bilore reimagine strategy at JLR ran into speed bumps. Next, mobile industry agrees to roll out of uniform charger. Next, Indigo to recommends Hyderabad Dhaka flight in December. Next, TVS Arm renews deal with Dennis Eagle. Next, our focus remains on mid-income to premium segment. Next, Karnataka to get six high-tech cities. Next, Excel SL says 25 startups to file from for IPO in 3 to 5 years. Next, India is now known for rolling out red carpet for investors. PM. Next, Meta's ex-India policy chief joins Samsung. Next, Tata Group to open 20 beauty tech outlet. Then we come to page 5 on that 11.8. Elevate venture to get $100 million funding from Korean firms. Next, Akasha Healthcare goes international. Next, Renew Hero Nero Q2 loss to rupees 98.6 crore. Next, Simply Learn rises $45 million in funding. Next, UK Paints rises Berger stake. Next, real estate rates up 14% in NCR. Next, CBI books Rotomec in rupees 750 crore fraud case. Next, Reliance Power settles case with Pirmal Arm. Next, low vibration equipment affecting network COI. Next, Wipro to set up work council for staff. Then we comes to page number 6. It's an article section in that Bali tiding. Next, World Cup throws Kadar regional consolations prize. Next, India's Asian challenge. Next, friends from different source. Then we comes to page number 7. It's also an article section that a portable EGC device to capture heartbeat in 10 seconds. Next, the low code road to digitalization. Next, standing tall in TWS market. Next, pricey but good sensor of indoor pollutants. Then we come to page number 8 on that Trump linked stocks slip after initial gains from 2024 bid. Next, US retail sales rise 1.3% as consumer steps of spending. Next, SpaceX share sales at $150 billion valuation. Next, British spy chiefs warning to CEO MPs. Next, PBOC 6 rise of rising inflation. Next, match to remaining Twitter staff go hardcore or leave. Next, China's excise confronts Trudeau at G20. Next, US China can't decade trade revamp World Bank officially. Next, WTO warns of a real recession risk in major economies. Next, NASA moon rocket lifts off. Next, NATO sea no intentional Russia strike has crisis is diffused. Next, UK inflation hits to 41-year high. Then we come to page number 9 in that yields in crop bond market soften as inflation eases. Next, global health jumps 24% in debut trade. Next, Bikaji food settles 6% higher in market debut. Next, Keystone Retailers IPO subscribed on last day. Next, fintech lender I Finance rises rupees 87 crore. Next, KLM Axiva Finvest quarter two profit at rupees 15.5 crore. Next, banks likely to retain edge over NBFCs in gold loan. Next, rupee diverse 35 paisa to 81.26 on fund flows outflows. Next, Sensex ends just below 62,000. Metal drags bank gain. Next, HDFC armed to invest in 15 reality startup. Then next, India INC not fully insulted from global flow down. Next, SBI inks Europe 150 million loan pact with German lender for solar projects. Then we come to page number 12 in that bankers push to end delisting rules amid boom in PE deals. Next, Das tells bankers to stay watchful and proactive. Next, five-star business fin to stick to secured lending segment. Next, Kotak Bank rises MCLR by 10 basis point. Then next on page number 13 that Amazon starts cost cut with layoffs at devices services unit. Then we come to page number 14 on that UK approves 3,000 visa for Indians. Next, mask no longer compulsory for air travel government. Next, India's M&E industry valued up to $29 billion in 2022 report. Next, ISRO to launch India's first private rocket tomorrow. Next, UK approves 3,000 visa for India. Next, decoding the rise in loan demand. Next, power dissolution issues with dot resolved. Tries chief. Next, personal data breach. Most point finger at the financial institute. Next, sport broadcasting to score rupees 9,530 crore revenues in financial year 2022. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.